Hey everyone, welcome back and happy, well, Friday. Happy Black Friday shopping because Black Friday shopping is, well, it's great. And everybody loves to get a discount and a deal. I don't really know why I'm going off about that because I'm not Black Friday shopping. I am sitting here doing YouTube. But if there was something that I absolutely wanted and loved and I could afford it, it would be out there going. Anyways, we're about to get into the Real Housewives of Orange County of it all, the John Jansen of it all, because John Jansen, somebody who does not want to be in the spotlight, is living for all of the attention that he can get. And Alexis Bellino, I think, is still, I think she's an idiot, but that's just my own, it's my opinion. Now, with that, guys, we're about to jump into it. But before we do, since it is Black Friday, I did want to remind everybody that we are doing a deal with our favorite skincare go-to tool, Blooming Face Pro 2.0. Now, this guy, with the press of a button, switches settings, and it uses little vibrations, which is microcurrents, they're microcurrents, and it lifts, rejuvenates, illuminates, and takes the inflammation out of your skin. The best part is if you don't absolutely love it, and if well, this is their guarantee, doesn't take away your double chin, then they will give you 100% of your money back. So normally it's $300. Click on my link pinned in the comment section or description, and you get $200 off. That's a steal. Now, with that, I don't even know where to start on this. I guess I'm going to start with Alexis Bellino's post. I think, again, I think the woman, I don't even want to be an asshole about it. I just think that she's kind of a fool. But John W. Jansen knows the hashtag RHOC audience might not want to hear from him, but he wanted to share his side of all of the drama once and for all. Okay. I'm so proud of Johnny J, and the strength and vulnerability it took to finally share the truth. The final scene of hashtag RHOC season 18 pushed John into a corner. After sharing private information and confidence with friends and never expecting it to be twisted and used against him, never expecting it to be shared at all, I am grateful for Bryce Sander for allowing John to tell the truth. I'm looking forward to putting this behind us and welcoming our next chapter of Forever Together. By the way, she said the summary spreadsheet was backed up by all of the bank statements, credit cards, and calendar. They were all brought to the interview with Bryce and also the reunion. And it shows 2019 calendar year total, $21,565. 2020, $68,884. 2021, $94,684. 2022, $134,535. 2023, $60,414. Loans total $75,000, coming out to a grand total of $455,083. It's a lot of fucking money. But moving on to, I don't know, again, how much of this you guys have seen, but John Jansen is swearing that he never took a dime from Shannon. Never took a dime. And she said she paid for everything at the beginning. Well, thank you to realityt.com. He's speaking out about his former relationship with Shannon Beador. Now, they're saying that Shannon Beador has enjoyed trashing John since their split, and she made it a priority to go after Alexis Bellino at the recent reunion too. I don't think that's, what the fuck was she supposed to do? One of the claims that Shannon repeatedly made about her time romantically linked to John was that she paid for everything at the start of their relationship. It is those remarks, among others, that John wanted to respond to in his first interview since season 18 ended. And here's what he had to say. Speaking to Entertainment Tonight, John explained why he wanted to do the interview. There was so much out there that was inaccurate, and I have to talk and just set the record straight. People just think that I'm a broke loser who is living off of Shannon, and actually, I'm a successful business owner of multiple businesses. I built those businesses while raising 3 kids by myself, and I've lived a very active, wonderful life, and I've never taken a dime from Shannon and never needed to. It's a very different story than what people think. But responding directly to the claim that Shannon paid for everything, he said, it's so not true. I kind of got to the point where enough is enough, and I just wanted to put it to bed once and for all. I paid a forensic accountant to go through my calendar, every single credit card statement, and all my bank statements, and came up with what did I actually, I didn't know the number. I knew it was a lot, but I didn't know the number. And it ended up being $50,000 in the first year when we were just starting to date. And by the end of the 3.5 years, plus the 6 months of friendship, so call it 4 years, it was $380,000 that I spent on Shannon and my relationship. Now, though, John is looking forward to his future with his fiancee, Alexis. This is the great part of my life. I have literally never been happier. I mean, Lex and I were so meant for each other. We literally are never apart, zero hiccups. It was meant to be. Okay. Well, we're going to listen to his side of this, actually. Hold on. Here we go.
People don't know is that when this first started, this is 5 years ago now, and Shannon wanted me to film with her. I producers and so forth asked a lot of questions and came to the conclusion that I didn't want to. Shannon then received her contract, and
So he's saying that there was a condition if she wanted to come back on the show, there was a condition where he needed to actually film the show for her to come back to the show. And I actually don't know if I believe that. I mean, I do believe it because she also was told if her daughters were not able to film and David Beador was like trying to limit her daughters from filming, that she would be a friend of because she can't share her life and her family. And I still, to this day, I always say, I don't understand like what sets the bar for this sort of decision or situation because Brandi Glanville never filmed with her kids and she was not married. She didn't have a husband. She didn't film with her kid, nothing. And she got to be a housewife. But then there's other people who, if they can't, then you get stripped of your housewife title. I don't understand how they do that. But hold on, this too.
it wasn't like I sat down and had some plan that, okay, I'm going to put these in a safe over here.
And you weren't secretly recording her. It's your ring camera.
No, it's just cameras that.
Okay. So they said, whoa, John Jansen is really mentioning it all. In this clip, he goes into detail about the night that Shannon crashed her car and got a DUI. I'm actually shook how much John is spilling. First, John makes it clear that he would never release the videos of Shannon, and he wouldn't do that to her daughters. Also, in the new settlement where Shannon paid John $60,000, there was no non-disparagement agreement. No wonder John is doing this interview now. Now, John says the level of Shannon's intoxication the night of the DUI was shocking, and she went into an extreme rage over her missing phone. And John says it was like Shannon was possessed. John knows what he is doing by using these dramatic words. And he even says that Shannon was physically attacking him and he had scratches all over. John also says that Shannon was threatening his daughters and came within inches of hitting one of his daughters with her car. And John says the entire audience has blown off the fact that Shannon, a drunk fool, almost hit his daughter. And oh shit. He's like, imagine if it was your kid. John says once he heard the crash, his first instinct was to run towards it and Shannon, but his daughters stopped him and said that they would go and check it out. And this is so damaging to Shannon. Wow, John, wow, is what they said. Here's the thing too, though. As he's a dad, if you almost hit my kid, I would. Are we passing over this? She scratched him up. He has the videos of it. She's not denying that. She heard that she hit him. And then she almost ran over his kid. My stepmom almost ran me over with an excursion, a Ford Excursion, by the way. And I remember she was leaving. She wasn't drunk or anything. She just hated me. And she was telling my dad she's going to divorce him. And she had her son in the car. And I was in 7th grade. And I was like, then get out of here. Because she was calling my dad fat ass and all of these things. And she was like, what? And I was standing inside of the garage in between a 4-wheeler and a lawnmower. And they were just back to back to each other. And I was standing in between them and you hear, vroom. And she's looking and she's like, bitch. And I was like, she is not crazy enough. And then here comes the car flying in, and it would have literally pinned me and killed me if it would have pinned me between the lawnmower and the 4-wheeler, but it didn't happen. Anyways, what I'm saying about this is he has a right to be pissed off. And she has not taken accountability for those things. And I'm not Team John and Alexis, and I don't like Shannon. So, but what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. What's right is Alexis Bellino never needs to be on our TV screens again. She's annoying as hell. And what's right is John's a fool for saying, I don't want to be in the spotlight. I don't want to be in the spotlight. I don't want to be in the spotlight. But then he's still doing interviews and going to events and stuff. What's wrong is the zero accountability. Do I think that John and Alexis are telling the full truth? No, I think there's 3 sides to every story. But do I believe Shannon's full rendition? No, I don't. I mean, I just don't. But I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also, don't forget to check out my link that I'm posting in the description and also the comment section for Blue Mean. I love you guys so much, and we will see you in just a little bit. Bye, guys.